are ready to head for the horn. We roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in a pond to be frolicking Randy Dandy. Heave away. We roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stored to be rollicking Randy Dandy.
Man the self-captain and heave with the will. Way, roll and go. Soon we'll be driving our way down the hill to be rollicking Randy Dandy. To be rollicking Randy Dandy. We're bound for Valpo Bay. Way, roll and go. Get cracking, me lass, is one hell of a way to be rollicking Randy Dandy.
Gentlemen, may I see you in my cabin immediately? Who hired this crew? This is undoubtedly the seediest bunch of cutthroats, villains, and scoundrels I have ever seen, so who hired them? Your finger hired the crew?
No, that's silly. The man who lives in my finger hired the crew, Mr. Bimbo. What? Ah, yeah, he relied heavily on the advice of our excellent cook, Long John Silver.
A cook? And a guy who lives in a bear's finger?
Exactly. Ooh.
I'm starting to worry about this voyage.
Yarg!
Yarg!
Say that, Killen.
Hey, Miss Erin didn't say it either.
She's not here.
Oh.
So we are going on without her today because Miss Erin is not feeling well.
Take care of yourself. Hope you feel better soon.
We love you.
Yes, we love you.
Do feel better soon. That's an order. She'll be fine, hopefully.
She didn't sound very like that's an order. Sounded most like yeah. Where's the conviction?
If she dies, I'll kill her myself. I kid.
So, welcome to the Pirate Crows. I am your host and dungeon master for the evening, Dr. Crow, and joining me is the crew of the Olympia, starting with her jolly Captain Bold, Jason Lowe, played by Nick Brown, the man of renown.
Hello, hello. Hope you're all doing well.
Our faithful navigator, Elias Crane, played by Hex Harper.
Hello.
Her dutiful Dr. Killen Garnock, played by the Amishman.
Gentlemen,
And the fiery Siren of the Sea, Arda Arwell, played by Neff Champion.
I'm looking forward to burning down a forest today.
Smokey's gonna be mad with you.
I'm gonna roast
Smokey is,
him too.
Smokey is the boss.
Smokey. You're going to get smoked.
No, he's gonna get smoked.
Pride falls before the fall. Or pride cometh before the fall. Shit!
All right. So, when we last left off, our players have traveled through the narrow pass, and are now on their way. If I redeem harmonica, would you I play the harmonica? Usually I have Lori turned off because...
Well, the harmonica, not the Laurie.
Yeah, but Lori's the one who announces it.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like that would be disruptive towards the game. Tell you what, Jack, if you do it, I'll do it because I think everybody will have a laugh with that.
Save it for combat.
Save it for combat.
Yeah.
Because that'll definitely last at least 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your stream still says Hogwarts Legacy.
Why is the stream still fucking say Hogwarts the goddamn fuck legacy? What is this goddamn bullshit?
It shouldn't.
I just
We've been
noticed
tricked,
that.
guys.
You get the correct title, but the wrong game.
We've been tricked, guys. We're we're playing Hogwarts Legacy.
We're playing that wizard game and getting
There we go.
blacklisted by about like 800 people.
So you see a giant Kraken and harmonica noises. Kraken was last week.
Yeah.
You missed that.
Yeah.
So you are currently in the sails of the calm waters, past the pass, making your way to this skull-shaped island. On your way, trying to find the Forbidden City, which you have a map to. The novel is deep within the city, and you are on your way to go and try to stop it. We're going to start with Arda.
Okay.
Arda, after the past, the next couple of days have been pretty chill. So land is in sight. Everybody's getting prepared for boarding, for landing. Let's see here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's been 3 days since you've gotten out of the pass.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We have our long rest.
Yep. 3 long rests is coming right up. Arda, you back in Port Shallow picked up 3 kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you mean Shantytown?
Yeah, Shantytown.
Not Shallowport.
Sorry. You picked up 3 kobolds. Over this period of time, before having about a week, they've started to take on a reddish tint to them. And they do just whatever you ask them to do without question.
Okay.
Religion check.
Oh god,
Yeah.
is she becoming a god?
Is this a Viserion thing all over again? Is this similar to the Kuatoa?
It's something similar to that. Kobolds worship dragons. For all intents and purposes, Arda is a dragon.
Yep, yeah, that's right.
Half dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is anything bad going to happen if this continues?
Ending bag.
So like the Kuatoa kind of thing.
Kobolds are naturally inclined to evil. So it is going to have an effect on Arda. However, it's Arda who's in charge. It's not a power of belief like the Kuatoa, who
Okay.
believe Avron was a certain way, and it's going to go. That belief will have an effect on reality. It's going to be kind of almost the other way around, where the kobolds
So
are
she's
going to
gonna turn them good.
more themselves more to what Arda needs and wants.
Okay, so those will be good kobolds essentially.
Yeah,
Well, chaotic neutral kobolds, because that's what Arda
Yeah,
definitely.
well, yeah, chaotic neutral. That's what she is. Okay, so it's okay for now. I have to put a
She
pin.
is gonna be-
I might have to put a pin on that for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on that though.
Okay. So that's been 3 days. So that's another 3 days towards my Warcaster feat. I've got
Yeah, how close are you? How close are you guys to your feats?
One more.
5 more days.
Oof, I don't know if you're gonna get those 5 days.
One more
Well-
for me.
Well, I mean, probably not for this dungeon, but I mean, like, by the end of the campaign, I'll get it.
Yeah, you'll have it by the end of the campaign. Arda could definitely get it by the time we get to the
Yeah.
the dungeon.
All right. So there's another issue you're having to deal with as well, Arda.
Oh.
Along with those kobolds, your crew brought on an ogre.
It's not the guy from the Shantytown.
It is.
Oh, I thought he was staying in town.
Yeah.
Y'all left Thug in town?
No, we brought him with us. I thought we brought him with us. We
I-
convinced him to join our crew, remember?
I thought
okay.
we had.
If only
Oh,
there was
right.
video evidence.
There is. I remember we brought him with us. I specifically talked to him to get him to join our crew. Like, you want to join our crew? And they offered so much stuff.
Yeah. So he's been staying on your ship, and it's
Yeah.
she's not here, but it's driving Avron wild because he's making a mess of everything. Ogres are just naturally filthy. He's also eating exorbitant amount of food.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Yeah, I thought he was staying in the town just so he could help defend the town.
No, we brought him with us. I asked him to join our crew, and he said yes after we haggled.
Well, if it was the captain's orders.
That's all right.
Okay. Just know that we're bringing him as a meat shield.
It's like we brought him some food and a fight. That's what he wanted.
I mean, Killen could potentially help with that if we need to, because there is a cleric spell, create food and water.
Yeah.
You might have to.
You can start prepping that.
So yeah, Killen can help out with the feeding of the ogre.
How
Yeah.
much does it create per level?
Let me take a look. It's a 3rd level spell, if I remember correct. I just saw it. 3rd level. Yep. Create food or water. Let's see here. Well, 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. Yeah, that should be enough.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, he eats that at an alarming rate though. So you're almost having to cast that daily.
Yeah, I can cast it once a day essentially, and it doesn't cost anything. No components, and no. Yeah.
Is it per level or is it like just?
Oh no, there's no upcast to it. Essentially, it's just cast it once, long rest, cast it again, long rest. Like you keep like.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if like it upgrade like once you get to a higher like level.
Like if you
No,
if
it
you
just-
cast it
it-
at 9th level, it's like 2 million pounds of food.
No,
or
it's
something like
it's the same regardless of level. There's no
Ah.
upcasting level. There's no upcasting benefits. It's the same thing regardless.
Mhm.
But still, that's a lot for third level spell slot.
Is
And like the whatever isn't eaten or drank good just vanishes in 24-hour period, so it's good. So any leftovers go away. No cleanup.
Then
Work for
yeah,
me.
he can eat the food and water that's created, and the rest of the crew can have our the ship
Your
rations.
Yeah, it'll help keep them a bit more clean than anything because anything that he doesn't eat vanishes.
it's also
Yep.
it's also Christmas on the Olympia.
Sorry.
Heck yeah. Ho ho ho, motherfuckers! What did Jason Lowe get you for Christmas?
A punch.
What about the sandwich?
an ass whooping.
Funny. Right, congratulations.
The naughty children get shanghaied.
Good children. Guess what? You're joining our crew. Welcome to the Olympia.
Wow. So that handles the issue you're having with Thug, the great food and water. Whew, because Arda, he hangs out mostly right outside the kitchen. I just imagine the ship is like tilted to one side now. And it was just being a big ass problem for you to have to deal with as the cook.
But
Yeah.
now I bet he's pestering me because I'm the guy who
Can summon food magically.
Yeah.
Join me to detract. But now that I'm wondering, would it be for the nice people? Would that be a good thing to join our crew, or would it be for the naughty people to join our crew?
Yeah, I'm also gonna like make sure Lily stays far away from him. Don't want her disappearing.
Yeah, no.
It'd be that one story about the one guy in France.
What?
You've never heard of this?
Yeah.
So there was this like medical, like a freaking nature, like back in revolutionary France. And for whatever reason, the dude was just able to eat anything.
Oh, I think I think Count Dankula did a video on this guy.
Yeah, like he would like make a living as a freak on the street, like eating live rats and like legitimately eating them.
Ugh.
And being just generally gross and disgusting. And he was brought into a hospital complaining about stomach pains or something. And like he just sweated and stunk all the time. And like he just had like an empty gullet. And like he was abnormally skinny and with flabby skin and just gross. One day in the hospital, a child in the infirmary went missing, and they
Ooh.
never found the child. I don't know if they ever confronted, but the heavy suspicion is that the dude ate the kid.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Anyway, back to D&D.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like so first for Ferdinand the Ogre from
Ferdinand Yoger.
the SCP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that either.
In any case, as you're sailing now across the sea, Elias, your navigators, whoever you have up in the lookout, call out to you that they see land ahead. A small island is approaching.
I'm guessing it is. Hang on, let me see the map here. That.
Land ho!
I'm guessing it is that first one, that first big one. Right? It's
No, you've done past those islands.
okay.
up.
Pass. Okay, so it's
An unmarked island.
right because if I remember correctly, we wanted to be somewhere around here, right, where the accessible point was.
Yeah, somewhere up in that bay.
Yeah, somewhere up in this. Okay, I'll just kind of call out to Helmsman when like we want to be on the bay in the right.
All right.
It should be the teeth of the skull.
Yeah, but you're not near the skull yet.
Oh no, but I just see it. Just
All right. So perception check for me, please.
perception. Where are you, skills? Fuck.
10 is still good enough.
Okay.
As you're looking through your spyglass at this island coming up, you notice it's not an island. But you don't blame your navigators for mistaking at first. This thing is massive. It's a gigantic wooden ship.
It's a shipwreck.
Yeah, it is essentially a shipwreck, or at least what remains of it. But it's huge. Huge in size.
Like even bigger than like a Man of War kind of thing.
Yeah, way bigger.
Jeez, I think it's massive.
Okay.
It's also incredibly long.
Noah's Ark?
Along the sides of it, it is decorated in these glyph-like patterns in shapes, interconnecting lines, decorative shields lined the balcony.
Arcana check?
Yeah.
God damn it. Really? No. Nope.
Oh.
Either way, I'm going to go down and get Jason to see what his orders are.
I'm gonna do a history check as we get up.
Is
I hope it's a bad one. Yeah, yeah, this is what tonight's looking like.
Everyone rolled
ladies and gentlemen.
terribly
Oh boy.
for Arda.
Even that's a 7. We haven't. Only Killen's broken the 10 so far. Everyone else, we're doing. Oof.
So, Killer, you want to cast guidance on that history check by any chance?
Yeah, I will. I'll get down to D4.
Oh, all right. Let's add that D4. Ooh, it's gonna be a 2.
10.
10.
10's what you need.
Oh.
So Arda and Jason both passed. Putting your heads together with the single brain cell between you. You're able to put together that is not. It is a ship. It is a giant's ship.
Never heard of a giant ship. Okay.
With your history check, Jason, you're able to determine by its shape, its size, its build. It is a long ship, which those are utilized largely by ice giants.
So like one of those Viking ships, or
Yeah, it's a giant long Viking longship style.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's also uncrewed.
So
Would it be with probably hard to tell? Would it be like something we can tell that's a very old type of ship, or something that's new? Or maybe have Draken take a look.
If you want to come up to it, you can have Draken. Yeah, Draken would be able to it. As he looks it over, he goes, "Well, it's a well bid. It's seen service, but it's not like it's just adrift. It's not like, oh, this is the remains of some great battle or something."
Well, no, like terms of age, like is this because he's a carpenter? Would you be able to tell like if this ship has been like centuries old or just a few years?
Probably about a decade or so.
10 years at most. Okay.
Yeah.
so it's a fairly new ship. Okay.
10 years is pretty good long while for a ship.
Well, but in terms of giants still having these types of ships.
Oh yeah, in terms of giants, yeah, that's relatively young. Giants live like 300 something years.
Yeah, so this isn't like an unheard of thing for them. Okay.
Okay.
What is unheard of is what the hell are ice giants doing in a tropical setting?
To be fair, we still have those dwarves with us, right?
You said this is an ice giant ship? What's it doing here?
Exactly.
I know you dropped those dwarves off back at a while ago.
Yeah, well, they were with us in our crew and fight, so I wasn't sure if they left.
Yeah, but that was like a whole magical.
Yeah, they were kidnapped.
Well, yeah, well, that's
and
what
put
I'm
in a
like.
diorama.
Yeah.
But if they could tell us anything more about it, but if they're not here,
Uh,
what remind me of how the ship is? Is it just adrift? You said
Yes.
it's not. It's not like untangled or anything like that.
Okay.
Not entangled. Nothing like that. Yeah.
I have an idea. How
Yeah.
about the two flyers do a flyover just to see if there's like anything on deck?
Okay.
Or just well, you can have the rest of us fly too. I would say probably us four.
Well, yeah.
Investigate.
Let's
Give us that fly
Let's
speed.
do that.
and
Okay.
then,
we'll
yeah,
just-
you said the ship is giant, so probably because that's why it's like no point in doing like a jolly boat or even probably too dangerous to sail one of our own ships to it.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's
All right. We'll just
not do
get
that.
a little bit closer and then fly on over.
Mhm.
Boop, boop, boop.
All right. So, what you can tell of the ship, you don't see the signs of a fight. It honestly looks like it just up and left, like the crew just up and left one day.
Is there a captain logbook if we go on the ship and investigate?
Are
Kind
there
of.
any?
It is not on paper and tome. It is these. If there is like some sort of log captain's book, it would be massive stone with runes carved into it, which you're a monk. You can read all languages, so.
Yep. Oh, yeah, so I could be tell what those glyphs said on the side of the ship as well.
Yep. As Arda and Elias look around, anything you look for specifically?
I'll just roll investigation. Just looking for anything in particular of interest. Nat 20.
There we go. There's a real roll. So you decide you're going to check the Amish. Thank you. You decide you're going to check the mooring lines, and look at that. And you find they're small, relatively in size to the giant. Everything. What looks like these mooring lines were cut by smaller implements, something you would probably have used or called a knife. So something went through the trouble of cutting these mooring lines or wherever these giants had landed to send their ship back off the sea, trapping. So somewhere there is a group of ice giants far from home, trapped.
I was honestly thinking, like, what if one of the giants just fell asleep against the ship and then accidentally like pushed it back out to sea or something like that? So it's like, wow, I was actually half right.
Closer than
Was it so you could you tell from that investigation if it was purposeful or not?
it would have to have been purposeful because you don't just cut lines. You don't cut rope.
Well, yeah, you could tell from the if it was like something fell on it or something like that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what
and whenever it is, because this is giant rope. This is rope size for giants. So we're talking like, it's like a big old thick vines of rope. And something went at it with essentially what looks like a dagger, judging by the cuts.
Another giant dagger or something smaller?
It's something smaller, like your size dagger.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Any
Hmm.
any information to be gained from those stone tablets with the runes, the captain's log or anything like that?
So what you can tell is that these giants, they're looking for some sort of magical item that's hidden far from home, some sort of ring that casts winter spells.
Yes. Oh wait,
Ring.
I have this dagger too. How's that gonna work?
Oh,
Interesting.
you have that dagger, and they're looking for a ring.
No, sorry. That's me. Just realized metagaming. Sorry, didn't mean to.
Metagaming. That character is not in the game.
All right, just want to make sure because I'm like,
I
wait,
didn't feel like trying to read like the 7 books he's in. So
yeah. Oh, yeah. I have his. because I remember I had his dagger and he's supposed to have the ring technically. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit. I was like, we're actually gonna run into him. I stole I have your dagger for some reason. Sorry.
So they are looking for this ring on the Skull Island. And the last log in it is that they have landed safe. They're complaining about the heat in this because, they're ice giants.
Mm-hmm.
They do mention having killed like a score of small tribal creatures when they arrived.
Okay.
Based on their description, maybe goblins of some sort.
Hmm.
The giant does take a note that these little pests are abnormally aggressive.
Okay, so it must have been one of the goblins that set this adrift.
Or whatever is on this island, yes. I would say let our ships know to be wary, look out for small creatures like this. That probably require investigation. Looking for like claw marks, footprints, anything like that. Since it's been on 10 years, is the cargo still here or anything like that?
Yeah, a large amount of the cargo is still here. We got salted meats of some large monster, large variety, something that giants would eat. Probably whale. Straight up eat whale. They're so big.
Yeah.
Roasted walrus, boars, things like that. There are weapons, but good luck.
How is the food? You said it's been 10 years. So what?
Well, no. The ship itself hasn't been adrift for 10 years.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
The ship itself is 10 years old.
The ship itself is 10 years. I thought. Yeah.
No, I didn't understand that's what you were asking for. I thought
well, that was more from me trying to figure out from the log.
Oh no, this would only have been out for like a couple of days, maybe a week, a month at most.
So, and this is a giant ship, so it'd probably be hard to tow in for.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not for the dreadnought.
The dreadnought?
Because it's an engine-built ship. It can tow.
Yeah.
Much larger.
His is a steamship. He could probably tow it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tow. What are you going to do with this massive ship? Is my thought process. What do you want this for?
Well, it's more so in case we find said giants. It would be
the part of your flotilla.
It's just like, hey, we found your ship, so if you don't kill us, then we could just tell you where it is.
Yeah, it's more of a here's some bargaining tool to like, okay, here is we have your ship, you can have it back, help us out, or ally said, don't kill us.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Has the anchor been deployed? Because I don't think we want this ship to drift any more than it already has.
There is a massive anchor. It was pulled up during the time of when it was moored. It was, it was in port essentially, so they didn't have anchor down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you put the anchor down when you need to stop in the middle of the ocean, not when you're at port. At least I don't think so. I'm sure Nick's about to correct me.
Well, yeah, it's fine. But we're gonna tow it with the dreadnought will tow it, so
yeah,
we'll have it with us in case. Even if it's also if we don't find the giants, it would be good for repairs for our own ships without
cannibalize this ship in case you need it.
Yeah, that's another reason to have it too, and it might be a good idea maybe if depending on what happens here to use it as sort of a block for the pass.
Yeah.
That way, if it turns out to be super dangerous and not worth coming back here, it might be worth to use that, cannibalize it for some sort of gate or something like that. And even for Shantytown to help rebuild it because it's so huge and so many planks. So it's one of those either give it back to the giants or take it for ourselves if we can't. I would say confiscate the food at the very least. and if we do find them, we can give some of it back to them.
All right.
Help us with our own dwindling food supplies.
Payment is
Yeah.
payment for getting your ship back.
Payment for getting your ship back. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to bring that in tow with you. All
Yeah,
right.
but I do want to make make sure there's nothing on board, like any the like I said footprints of the thing that cut the lines. If it's not on here, I want to make sure of that.
Sure. Do you want any help from the other members of your crew and your fleet? Because you got a lot of people at your exposure.
I would probably go. Let's see, go for either. Trying to think because we don't have. True would be a good one. I was thinking either the druid would be a good one, maybe to help with this investigation, or the skipper. Trying to think anyone else would be good for searching the ship and whatnot, identifying if there's anyone else on board. Probably the dreadnought. Maybe some of his cybernetics to come over and do a gander as well, since they'll be
Okay. So
they'll
with
be here.
like between the dreadnought and the druid, he basically just has a couple of his automatons go area through area, methodically search through everything because they're not like people. They're not going to get bored and try to rush it. Meanwhile, the druid casts Speak with Animals. It talks to bilge rats on the ship.
Haha.
And they are able to tell you that the goblins and the ice giants completely departed the ship and went into the jungle to deal with something. Speaking with rats, they like explain everything to you, not in terms of like people.
Yeah.
And that's when the small goblin creatures came onto the ship, got bored of looting it because there wasn't anything worth them taking, and then just cut all the lines and jumped off.
Okay, so we
And
know.
then the tide itself took the ship back out.
Yep. So we know for certain there's no one on the ship. Excellent.
Yeah, no one's on the ship.
And then
There's a bunch of angry
good.
giants on the island now, but
we have their ship at least, so we can at least bargain with that. And also worth noting then to make sure there is plenty of guards on our own ships and whatnot. So be wary for those who decide to venture off.
So it looks like it's
Yeah.
like easy. Is it easy enough to where we can repair it to where it's functional?
oh yeah, it's totally functional.
Yeah, that's why we're able to tow it because the sails are so good and
Yeah.
everything like that. So that will help us. And the dreadnought, like I said, is a steam ship, so it will be able to tow this one, no issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like you guys have like something like 200 crew members between all the ships now. Like,
Yep.
it's like your guys. Well, maybe not 200, like a lot, because you got like crew who would be on standby
Yeah.
for taking shifts and everything.
Yeah, 200 sounds about right.
Between 4 ships.
Yeah, I would say, especially pirate ships, I would say probably more than that. 'Cause
Especially when the dreadnoughts got mechs and the salted glade has got fucking tree ants.
Tree ants and
That's
everything.
it.
And the skipper
Oh, yeah.
doesn't sail alone anymore. You broke him out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually has a crew now.
Yeah, he has a small crew. It's a small crew, but he's a small ship. So
Yeah.
Well, and if he's pirating, yeah, like I said, pirates would have way more people on their ships than like average merchant ships would, or sailing ships, because their intent is obviously to rob on the sea. They're going to need a lot of guys to help convince the ship to surrender.
convince the ship to surrender.
Yeah, you know.
Every single one of us is here to fight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, you got plenty of people to tow this ship at least halfway decently. While that is going on, the captain of the dreadnought, Mr. Viger, he wants to talk to you, Jason.
All right, Thrash, what do you want to talk about?
He wants to point out of like how long do you actually plan to stay at this island?
Hopefully not too long.
How long do you think it would take for us to get from here to our destination just on foot?
Just on foot?
Yeah.
Well, exploring a jungle is not a very easy thing. It's not like, oh, here's the trail directly to it. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like going into the jungle, finding like safe places to travel, coming back to base, back and forth like that is what a lot of this is going to entail.
Yeah,
we're not going to do that on tabletop because every time I've done that before in previous games, it's a disaster and a slog.
Yeah, but we would have planned accordingly for that too, especially for this time period.
So I'm guessing like at least 2 months.
Yeah, like this is going to be like a 2-3 month expedition.
Yeah, which is not, that's pretty short in comparison to what other expeditions would say. Well,
like we have a map and it pointed out specifically like here is where like here's exactly where the spot is on Skull Island. So we know where we're going. It's just how
everything else.
It's just everything else in between it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 months is actually pretty early because that's I think that's how long Henry Morgan's expedition to Panama took. That's about 3-ish months, a little bit less.
And a lot of that is going to just be like traveling like 10 miles. All right, let's establish the trade route, get the way back to base camp. Here's the away party. Oh my God, there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah. And thankfully with this food from the giants as well, that will help our stores.
Yeah.
And we probably will take Thug with us just because it's more beneficial to have off the ship in terms of stores, because I imagine those who are traveling, it will be the main characters.
Especially Killen's the one feeding it now, so yeah, he should be with us.
Well, he could also, if Thug could also feed on whatever we find in the jungle too, so it doesn't we don't have to directly rely on that spell.
Yeah, save me some spells. Yeah.
Yeah, because Viger, he wants to definitely try to establish some sort of fort when you actually land.
Yes, that's a good idea. Like I said, if we have either cut down those trees or, again, I want to wait a bit just before we start dismantling that giant ship, because that would be a good one to use for building a palisade fort.
Yeah.
Yeah, assuming it's not claimed.
Yeah, if we can't find any of the giants, if they're alive or dead, but it also wouldn't hurt to start probably trimming down this jungle to get forts ready. We'll be protected from the shore at the very least, so we can. Sorry, thinking too far into how we should design this fort and everything like that. That's not us. I don't think it'll be that important. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Nick loves base building,
and
just a little. Hence the reason why I ask right now: is it actually going to be that important, or should we just move on? Don't focus too much on that.
Probably not.
Okay. So
and I'm guessing
I
Druid
definitely want
Lady's
to run a
coming with
game in
us.
the future where that is definitely like the one game I mentioned to you guys off stream before. That like that's going to be a heavy one I want to kind of do stuff with.
Yeah.
So, but not this game. This is just going to be like a precursor to that sort of stuff.
Yep. So we'll skip over that just to save on time and whatnot.
Yeah.
I know the Druid Lady was coming with us.
Yeah.
In the away party.
So who's going to be in the away party? That's going to be our big question here as you guys start getting ready to land. Who you want to bring with you?
Definitely Thug.
Druid Lady. I think those are the only pressing people that like really needed to come with us.
Well, what about Thrash? How's he?
I think he was just going to stay and make the fort.
Well, he needs to look for the mines essentially. So
yeah.
I don't know what he wants to do specifically. If he needs to be with us or not.
He's willing to stay back and handle logistics of the fort.
Okay.
And have his own like set of basically crew members and things that aren't doing anything, looking into the nearby rocky things. He also would like you while you're out there do your own geological survey.
Yes. Which we will do. And then let's see. Bill will definitely stay. We need someone in charge of our ships. Making sure we keep an eye on things. That's why I want to make sure we leave. We don't take all of our strongest guys and leave everything unprotected.
Yeah, I don't think any of our crew members need to come with us
No,
outside of
they-
Thug. So no,
yeah.
they're fine.
Skipper, what does he want to do?
He is willing to go with you, but if you want to leave him behind to keep an eye on Viger because he does not trust Viger.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye on Viger.
Yeah, I would, not opposed to leaving the skipper. Plus, I mean, the druid will have the Ents there too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
No.
she'll leave that.
Yeah, she'll leave them behind too, so that'll probably
Mhm.
keep things balanced as well.
Do you want to bring any side crew followers, people to help you carry things? Because a lot of pirates are hearing forgotten city, abandoned city, ruins, gold.
Yeah,
Anything we find, we'll bring back.
Colorado. Well,
In terms of
Yeah.
supplies, though, the ogre would be our big,
All right, so he's gonna be.
He's our pack mule.
yeah, essentially.
yeah.
That's the reason why I was thinking of bringing Thug anyways, because he would be our, he's huge. He can
Him
bring
and number 9 are going to be your big pack mules.
Mhm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we do have bags of holding that has to help in some regard as well.
Mhm.
Does the druid want to bring any of her own help carry things or anything like that? I don't know how
She
big her-
said she will handle that when they land.
Okay.
Because her crew largely consists of just the plants on her ship,
Yeah.
the two Trents, and she also has a dryad who's actually like the spirit of the ship itself.
Yeah, I imagine that the dryad will at least stay. I don't know if that's why I was like, I don't know if she want to leave.
She can't go too far from the ship anyway. So
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure if she wanted to bring one of the Ents, leave it behind, and just in case, or
she wants to leave the Ints because they kind of handle artillery. She doesn't have cannons on her ship; they throw rocks
okay, which is good. Also good.
and whatever magic she brings with her.
Hmm.
Yep. So she'll bring magic and then anything else.
She has access to the awaken spell, so she's probably going to awaken a few trees.
Gotcha. And then let's see, us, Avrin, anyone else we want to bring?
Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we're good. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
No red shirts.
No red shirts.
Well, I thought Thug was a red shirt.
Thug is our pack mule. I don't want to lose our pack mule, especially for
Well,
for Oliver carrying. He can carry
yeah,
a whole
that's
bunch
true.
of stuff because he's an ogre.
Mhm.
And then we got our bags of holding as well. I'll just I can't think of anyone else because I don't think Drac would want to go.
Now he's actually going to start and help like build up the
Yeah.
defenses, the palisade, and like outward facing spikes and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
just- no.
yeah. I don't think anyone else would be very keen on leaving.
Mhm. And they're way too underleveled.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, like a lot of the crew is just normal people,
Yeah, that's all
like
I know.
them with their 4 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
No, we don't want.
Actually, I think pirate
Um,
bandits technically have 8 hit points because they're a little bit tougher than just regular people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
regardless, not worth putting in danger is what it sounded like. So
Mhm.
This is definitely not old school D&D.
Now just thinking like it's like as your captain, I put my crew first before me. So everyone to the front line, so I stay back. I'm kidding.
the worst captain probably, but we are not. So yep, it'll just be us then, us Thug and what's the druid's name? I forget. I haven't written down.
Mithana. Mithina.
Well, I have her names written somewhere, Drax. So Pale Captain.
All right.
Martha Greer.
So you pull into the bay of Skull Island. This takes an additional 2 days just to get there.
Okay.
So this-
Okay. I'll be training in that time. So, Artie, you have your feet.
So I now have alert.
That's going to be helpful. That is going to be
Yeah.
very helpful.
Yeah.
Age of Empires base building. Oh, that'd be so much fun. As you're pulling into the bay, and it is gorgeous, untouched, natural environment, crystal clear blue water, because this is protected from the Jade Sea's green water. Large jungle trees, palm trees, all rich bearing fruit. White sandy beach, large cliff sides, but as you kind of like smell the air, something is just a little off about this place. And the druid seems to be the one who's able to sense it the best.
So what's up?
She's like, this place, there is something rotten in it. It's like a apple with a worm.
Nature check?
Did we not tell her what lays in here in this island?
Did you? She wanted to come here on her own.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was-
we never told her. Oh crap!
Well, tell her now. If we haven't told her before, I guess. Surprise! This is what we think is on this island. Yeah.
Well, we pretty much know it's on this island.
Undead.
And she nods and goes, I've heard that story too.
Well,
That's
there's
why I
also
wanted to come here.
yeah.
It is
Well, do you-
time to cleanse this island of this blight.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Same page.
We suspect the one that worked with Solaris, that bird creature, is here as well.
Probably.
Be worth killing.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yay. Fucking Skeksis.
Yeah.
Alright. So, who wants to be the first one to touch this island?
Uh,
Let the
fucking-
let the Holy One do it.
It's hallowed ground, isn't it?
No, it's not going to do that.
okay.
Jason, do you want to give a big speech about landing and making a settlement here?
Oh goodness. I don't know if I'm making a settlement here, but we're definitely some sort of explorer. I'll give it. I didn't think about that. You want me to do speeches? I didn't have time.
You've been wanting to do speeches this entire game.
Yeah,
Here you
but I
go.
didn't know. I didn't have one for exploration prepared.
Here's your Jamestown speech moment. Go for it.
Jamestown speech moment. What was the I don't even know. James had a speech. That's a
No,
lot.
I'm making fun of Pocahontas. It's where they land. And it's like, I hereby claim this land for the King of England and hereby dub it Jamestown.
I have not seen Pocahontas, so I cannot.
You're
do
not
that.
missing much, honestly.
Okay.
It's got
Oh, yeah,
a good song.
yeah, we're. Look at it. Look at it here, lads. We are some of the first people to explore this land, and we'll make sure that we will be the first to return from it as well.
Yay.
Yay.
Explore, yeah.
The crew's like, that's it.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Jot down notes, Refram. I know you're our obligatory scientist on this one, so make sure you have good journals.
Keep malaria at bay.
Yep. Do not leave. At least have 2 other people with you at almost all times. Do not leave too far from this beach until we have surveyed the island. We have no idea what will be here, from giant monsters to even more undead or something else. But with the promise of ruins and riches, it is worth exploring, for not just to make ourselves rich in this life, but to make history, so we can be famous throughout the ages, throughout history. Is that a better speech?
That's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. Whew.
Yay!
All right. All right. Let's get the jolly boats going, guys.
All right. So as you land, away party goes off. You establish your command structure here at the landing area. As you head into the jungle, there is shrieking above you immediately. Ooh, I get to roll more dice.
Oh, great.
How far away from the ship are we now?
You just left the beach and into the tree line. So the ship is right there, basically.
Okay, so they got cannons
Okay.
in case they start getting attacked.
These creatures are not necessarily hostile, but up in the trees above you, there is this massive pod of monkeys. Just poo.
If you have any poo, clean it now.
As a dragon, wouldn't I? Don't I have the aura of fear already? Like, or are they not within range of that?
You don't have that sort of power.
I
Yeah,
can
she
use
got-
my breath weapon to do that.
Yeah.
You can just breathe fire.
Well, no, it was the
Oh, no, you can-
it was the dragon roar thing.
Yeah,
That
we'll
is a
say that
feat.
these flying monkeys are in range. Yeah,
Okay.
these monkeys are in range.
So I have where is it? Dragon fear, and I believe that is yes. Okay, so instead of exhaling destructive energy, I can instead use my breath weapon to roar, forcing each creature of my choice within 30 feet to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus charisma modifier. A target automatically succeeds on the save if it can't hear or see me. On a failed save, target becomes frightened of me for 1 minute. If the frightened target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw.
All right, I'm just gonna have these monkeys automatically fail,
Okay.
rather than roll 14 saving throws.
So, yeah. They are now frightened.
All right, so they screech. Unfurling from their backs are massive sets of wings, at least for these monkeys, and they take off into the air and fly away deeper into the jungle.
Fly, my pretties, fly.
If you hadn't said that, I would have.
I haven't seen Risen or Not in forever. What's the music that goes with it? There you go. Something like that. It's been forever.
And since my breath weapon is now at will, it costs me nothing to use it.
Yeah. All right, now here we get to the fun part. Dice rolls. This is requiring nature, perception, other rolls. Where's my skill list? There it is.
Perception.
Survival. Perception, nature, and I'll also allow animal handling because you can see what animals are doing around you by following tracks and stuff.
So that's a great perception. So let's try.
I do the perception because I have advantage with that because I'm uncle.
Like Saren could have used survival because I know she has that skill.
I did survival. Try it. Yeah.
Oh damn!
All right.
So because it's based on sight and I have advantage.
So you managed to travel through the forest on your first trip without getting lost. So the map leads you in this big circle around the edge of the island in order to get to the Forbidden City. And you can kind of see why. So the Forbidden City on the map is kind of somewhere up in here. And the map's going to take you around the edge, not directly to it. You're basically almost going to have to go in a big circle around the island to get to the spot where you're going to be able to land. Yeah. Now, you can choose to ignore the map, or you can go this way.
I'm just gonna go with what the map I decoded says, just for the sake of safety, and like someone documented it, so it has to be at least decent.
Yeah. Yeah, we do not go off the map.
All right. So, with your rolls, and now make a roll to see if we have random encounters. We do. Percentile. The fuck is this thing?
Oh, good. Even the DM doesn't know what it is.
The fuck is this thing? I've never seen this creature before.
Oh, good.
Great. That's
Oh, never mind. I have seen these things before. Oh, this is going to be nice. So while the party is trying to set up camp for the night, okay, so party begins to set up camp for after the first day of travel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Who's rolled the highest? Killen did. Killen, I want you to roll.
Arda rolled one higher, she got 26.
For perception, I rolled survival 24.
Oh, Arda rolled a 26.
yeah.
They're all within one number of each other.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Arda, while you're like getting dinner ready for everybody to cook, you notice that like this one very specific spoon that would probably be Jason's spoon is missing while you're setting up eating utensils.
Not again.
With your 26 perception check, you see the thief. It is a tiny little creature that is almost completely black with a little white mask.
The quicklings.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
One of these things.
Okay.
Those little buggers.
Another my character wouldn't know it, but aren't they Fae?
You'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Yeah.
It is trying to steal the spoon. The spoon is slightly larger than it, and obviously very heavy for this little creature. So it's kind of dragging it away through the dirt.
She's how fast would this thing be compared to Arda?
It has a speed of 20 feet.
Okay. Arda is just gonna do I have any extra utensils?
Yeah, if you have like extras, you would have extras.
Okay. So she's going to take Jason's spoon and give it one of the extras.
So you're just going to reach down, grab Jason's spoon. It doesn't want to let go, so it gets lifted up into the air before falling down back on its back, and it kind of like gets up and it's like, like reaching up for it.
Oh, she's going to hand him one of the others that she
All right,
has.
so when you start reaching down, because you're giant compared to this thing, when you start reaching down with the
Yeah.
spoon, it cowers, like puts its hands over its head, like cowers.
Okay, so
Slowly-
she's going to kneel and hold it out. She's still going to be absolutely huge compared to it.
Yeah, this
But
thing is 6 inches
Making
tall,
herself
apparently.
smaller, making herself as small as possible would be a good idea. And she's going to very carefully, because she's been handling other animals, she's going to put the other spoon on the ground and then pull away from it.
All right. At that, it's going to lick the spoon, look up at you, slowly reach out, grab the spoon you left, and then it bolts. It just
Okay, she is going to that Jason's. Well, she's gonna clean Jason's spoon and then put it with the rest of the utensils and get back to cooking.
real quick. Did you bring your kobolds with you?
I want to say yes.
All right, so you did bring your kobolds. I'm going to have to add them to the thing then. So. Did you ever give them names?
I've been thinking about that. I haven't.
We'll come up with that later.
Yeah.
All right, so that happened at night. In the morning, when you wake up, Arda, there is a pretty little shell left on your pillow with you.
There's a what?
A shell, a seashell.
Oh. Huh. Okay. She's I'm okay. This feels like it paid me using the shell.
In a sense, yeah,
Okay.
that's what it did.
Okay. So she's going to inspect the shell. Is it?
It is non-magical. It is just a.
Okay.
It's one of the ones that kind of like a curling cone type. A seashell.
Oh. Very pretty. Okay, she's going to put it in her in one of her pouches so that it doesn't get lost.
All right. So, another round of skill checks, everybody. What are you going to
Another
roll this
perception
time?
check. Oh my god!
Damn.
Are you?
I'll roll another survival. Watch me be the one that sucks. Oh, I called it.
Oh, dang.
You get the survival experts, Arda and Killen, and even Elias, and then you just like, this way, no, this way, Captain, no, this way, Captain.
This way, Captain.
It'd be like Joe Biden in the Amazon.
Oh,
Why?
I'm sorry, that was too far. Too
I
relevant.
know, but not why to you. It's just like why was he in the Amazon to begin with? It's just
Just had dealings. Just like, oh, okay, nope, this way, sir.
I love it
There's
when we
jaguars.
release our presidents back to their natural habitats. You know, where all reptiles belong.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Because of Jason's bumbling, you do not get as far as you would have wanted on this day. I now roll for the chance of random encounter.
What does my net 20 get us?
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't think it's one of those things. It's like,
We just have
No
to roll
random
for the
encounters
night.
on this day.
yay.
Okay.
And this is why I don't usually do large amounts of explanations. Oh, we got raided by Marty. Thank you for the raid.
Hey, Raiders.
Oh,
Hello.
okay, cool. Hi, Marty.
God,
I can help the captain on until the next day, so I know what I can do.
guidance him first thank bull.
Yeah.
All right, another round of skill checks.
Meow.
Bird.
Not good.
Roll
Let's see.
again.
What's survival? Survival is a wisdom save. Well,
Mine didn't take. That's weird.
now here's a question for you.
Better. Okay.
Let's see here. For endurance ability, enhanced abilities, that's just for like this. On wisdom checks, survival would count, right? Like making skill checks, it would count.
Yes.
I mean,
how long does that last for?
Concentration up to an hour. Basically enough to give Jason the advantage on his survival check.
A little bit of help on his side. Okay, I'll allow him to have advantage. For this
All right,
one.
so you can roll that survival again with the, and also you have guidance to help
What?
you as well.
Watch it be the same. No,
Oh,
no.
Oh,
no,
there,
no.
see, there you go.
All right.
I gotta roll mine.
Yeah. Hold on. That's
I
not.
got
Yeah.
advantage on mine. So there you go.
And then you said I had guidance.
Well, I don't think you need it, but if you can save that for tomorrow. I know because you might as well use it because you're gonna lose it anyways in the following
You
day.
lose, yeah, lose it anyways. All right. So we got 29
Oh my god. Max.
for survival.
All right.
Hopefully that makes up for my bumbling the previous day. Damn, that's a nat 20. Nat 20 for skills. What the fuck's happening?
So your path
No.
leads you into the mountains as you're traveling along. Large signs of volcanic rock around you. High above you, volcanoes spew ash and smoke into the air.
So we're in the Death Mountain portion of the game.
Any geological things of note since we're here?
I will allow you to. Let's see here. You guys, anybody roll? Jason, you rolled a survival.
Mm-hmm.
She's with the 29 survival too.
Yeah.
As you were going along, you're kind of like checking the mountains because you promised Vigor you would keep a geological survey kind of going out.
Yeah.
You're happy to find that these mountains are rich in valuable minerals. You're seeing signs of iron. You're seeing signs of copper, potentially gold. You're finding, you found like an exposed vein of ruby.
Well,
We're rich.
Yeah.
Well, that's happening. Oh, I rolled 100 on the random encounter table.
How
Oh,
bad
no.
is that?
Oh,
Is that good or
no.
bad?
I don't know. Oh, that's what's 100 on this table. Oh, fuck that. I'm adding something new.
Fuck that good or fuck that bad?
Fuck that bland. It's a werebore.
Oh, that's it. We would use it, annihilate that thing.
Yeah, so I'm doing something different.
So it's just players'
Well, again,
choice.
remember, this is like CR12 characters.
Yeah,
You can find those giants, I
werebore is
guess.
like a CR like 8.
And this is for like level 12 characters. I meant.
Let's see here. Let's take a look. Okay, so as you're traveling and exploring these mines and veins, you hear a great deal of commotion up ahead. Something big and not stealthy is stomping about.
Great.
boy.
Big as in like an animal, or big as in like a giant?
Hard to tell. A lot of echoing in the mountains.
Oh, I might as well investigate.
Can the people of Dark Visions or the Jason with the eye patch see anything more?
That only reveals illusion to him.
Yeah.
And it's only within 10 feet of him, so he'd have to
Oh,
already
yeah,
see
okay.
it.
Well, how about me with the Dark Vision? The extra 30 feet.
And this is the middle of the night.
Right before you all would set up camp.
Okay, so dusk. Getting there.
I assume no one has like an alarm spell.
Nope, no alarm spell. Unless the druid's got something.
I think for tonight we're gonna have to set up watches.
Right? Yeah, you hear a massive animalistic roar.
Nature check? Or is this something we've never heard before?
I'll allow nature. Actually, I'm going to have the druid roll it. Undoubtful any of you have ever heard this thing
Guidance?
before.
No, guidance, sir.
Is it a T-Rex roar? Because we did see that T-Rex
Have you all seen a T-Rex?
in the
A
thing.
giant. Yeah, before.
I wanted it as a pet, but no one else wanted to see Jason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
T-Rex.
because we wouldn't be able to keep that damn thing on the boat.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw a T-Rex. It was frozen. We found it along with the Arctic dwarves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
where
Yeah,
we
it
found-
was one of the stationary creatures we encountered on that.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, she's able to confirm that it is a Tyrannosaurus Rex roar.
Yay!
All
It's
right,
about
and,
300 yards away.
okay, and what do we do? 'Cause we've never encountered one of those things before.
It is big, mean, ugly, hungry.
Just don't move. I won't see us.
It's just, no, it's a lie.
No, that's
I'm just making the joke.
I know where that's from.
It's my favorite dinosaur. Let's befriend it. Is it? Well, if it's a T-Rex, we probably want to keep moving at least somewhat during the night, so that way we avoid it.
You're gonna try to avoid it.
Yeah.
Try to find like a cave or some kind of like
Hide.
heavy, thick foliage, some kind of
We
area.
need to hide. You know, you go up and you hide. No, Lost World, Jurassic Park. Never mind. All right, high ground is what we want.
You want to get up in the high ground.
Yeah,
All right.
in a mountain. You know,
This is a mountain.
so that way it can, especially with T-Rex, it has a hard time trying to climb up things. So,
All right. So that's going to be athletics checks from all of you to try to get up high.
well, they got.
Yep.
They
Or
got
they can fly.
Yeah, they got fly. If they,
Oh, they got
Oh yeah,
fly.
we could.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
two of
just
us
fly
could-
up.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
give it to everybody. Just here you go. Fly. At least, or at least,
Yeah, thank you.
as like, okay, Kellen can fly, Druid can fly, Ogre can fly. Well, I guess Orkin can.
Yeah, trying to do it in
fly.
medium armor. Elias just cast fly me like, thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Hooray for bloodline
I'm
powers!
not feeling it tonight, apparently.
So you cast fly on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give everyone my flight.
What are you going to do about the 3 kobolds, thugs, and Mathana?
Well, hang on, Mathana.
Yeah,
Since
she's fine.
Arda
She
doesn't.
just well
Arda
as shape
doesn't
into a
need it.
bird.
Yeah, Arda doesn't need it. You can give it to Mathana. She can fly.
Hang on.
The kobolds can.
Let me check how many people I can affect with it.
I was gonna say, like, the kobolds can go in the bag of holding, and they just tell them to hold their breath for a little bit.
No, they could just climb on. They're small creatures. They could just climb on Arda or something.
Or that, yeah.
Hang on. Winds. Okay. 60 feet. 3 plus my charisma modifier people, so I can get up to 8. I'm pretty sure that counts for everyone.
Yeah.
And it lasts. Here you go. Fly for an hour.
Fly, they can fly. They can fly.
Yeah.
And then.
So yeah, you're able to fly up over and come stomping around is this big, massive lizard with this almost kind of like ironish gray like coloration to it. Big head, tail dragon. My dinosaurs, they look like the Ray Harryhausen style.
Oh, they're not very. Yeah, they're not the. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not the not
That's
the
Oh, you're good.
scientifically correct versions. Fuck that.
Whoa.
Feathers, no.
Not all of them had feathers. Like the T-Rex probably didn't have any feathers, or if it did, it would be. Anyways, we could go into that later. It might have some like fur or something for some. It depends on who you talk to, where you go. Regardless, you may continue.
Yeah, Ray Harryhausen style T-Rex.
Then it turns out like we're completely wrong about which ones might have had feathers, and it turns out to be like Apatosaurus has had fucking feathers.
Well, it's they think it's the smaller ones, like the Velociraptors and things like that. While
They
right
do
now-
think that T-Rexes do have feathers.
well, yeah, the recent ones I've seen, they said no. T-Rex didn't have feathers, but again, that's a whole that's a side topic for later.
Yeah.
But okay, so off it goes.
Yeah, off it goes. As it's stomping away, you can see like this big gouge in the back leg. Like something bit into this thing recently. And this is probably the largest creature that is not sea-based that you've ever seen in your lives. That non-magical creature.
Okay, here, all right, real quick, here it is. So they had feathers while they're young, like a downy coat of feathers, but then they lose it all when they get old.
That sounds made up. Source.
It's already, hold on. The American Museum of Nature. Anyway,
Yeah, what do they know? I believe Hollywood instead. Dinosaurs, they big, ugly. They drag their tails around behind them. They eat cavemen. Any case, this thing goes stomping away with a limp.
Fight.
And eventually it is safe to pass again.
Is it close enough where we can tell what that limp is from?
How big is that gash?
I will allow a medicine check just based on.
Ooh. All right, I will do that and guidance myself. I don't think I'll need it, but you never know. 30. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm an expert in medicine.
So that bite was definitely caused by a predator, probably another T-Rex. But judging by coloration around the wound, it looks heavily infected.
Oh, so that guy's
And
not
relatively
glass.
fresh.
Ooh.
So can I make the assumption by that assumption that something undead bit it?
Yeah, that would be an interesting assumption.
Arcana.
Oh god, and Caleb immediately like hangs his head. Oh god.
Maybe we should just kill it. Okay, never mind.
Arcana.
Here, let Arda try. Oh my god, another 20.
Damn.
So you have fought undead animals before.
Yeah,
Those
that's what I'm saying.
Gorillon things.
I think we're I think there's an undead dinosaur, the T-Rex on this island.
Probably more than one.
Oh god, it's the shit from fucking Primal.
Mhm.
Oh,
No.
It's like, oh yeah, oh god, those no, oh god, no, oh no.
You might need
no.
to show them that episode. They're pretty short, but yeah, that's a horrifying
the
episode.
one with the Brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah. So should he cure the wounds on this T-Rex? That way it doesn't spread.
Or just
That's not how
burn
a
it.
zombie is. Undead doesn't spread like that.
I mean, he's not gonna turn him into a zombie.
Okay. It's not gonna.
From that 30, does it look like it will survive from that wound, or?
Unsure. I mean, there's not a lot of things that are big enough to mess with a fully grown Tyrannosaurus.
I mean, there's still gangrene.
Yeah. It definitely doesn't look like it.
Okay, so yeah. So yeah, we got to keep the eye out for undead dinosaurs now. Okay, that's good to know.
Onward then.
All right, another set of skill checks, please.
Okay.
I can re-administer the advantage to you, Jason, so you can do that with.
Cool. Probably helps me out a little bit.
Okay. Oops. Wrong one. Sorry.
Or performance, yeah.
Performance.
I didn't mean to do that.
Ooh, even with a bit of advantage, I give. I can also gas myself. 12.
That's better than nothing.
17.
Damn. Art of 20, Nat 20, 11. Well,
Yeah.
Damn, ours is rolling 20s today.
I know.
So you do not make good time today, unfortunately. The paths in the mountains, they can be confusing to wander and get out of. Had to double back a couple of times. A couple of spells had to be cast to get things out. And unfortunately, your path through the mountains, it comes out into a swamp.
Oh.
Titan's home.
80.
say that again.
You don't need to know a thing.
Yeah.
Mister, I know you have this book.
I was just saying, I got it too, but I ain't looking because I don't want to spoil it.
No, I missed what we got to a swamp, but then what?
For random encounters.
Yeah,
So
I made a Shrek reference because our buddy's an ogre.
Gotcha, that's why I heard something like, what, did we make a reference?
I said, like I said today, it's his house, it's his home, it's the swamp, because he's an ogre, it's the swamp.
This is my swamp. This is my swamp. Yeah, this is my swamp. Anyway.
Want to roll 10? As you're all setting up camp, having to get things ready, Thug, he's just kind of like sitting there. Maybe you have him doing like physical labor.
Mm-hmm.
He is suddenly attacked from a large chunk of water as a gigantic
Perception
snake.
of 27.
That's for traveling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like I said that the ones are roll for traveling.
He is attacked, and two of you didn't even pass. So, Mr. 12 and 11. Don't worry about it. It's just a giant constrictor snake that tries to wrap itself around Thug. Fortunately, it made a mistake in attacking Thug. So Thug just takes his big old club and just goes, actually has an axe. He just cuts the head off of this thing. If it was on the kobolds, it would have been a problem. And he just sits down and starts eating it. It's just like a giant noodle. Just...
Okay.
Problem solved.
Another roll of skills.
Now the roll of skills. Good roll.
Same thing as before, killing.
Oh, dang.
You all can roll different things too if you want.
Yeah, if you have like that's your, I assume that's your survival's your highest, right?
Survival and my perception are the same, so I just try to do something different, so that way if we get different results. So like if we get higher perception, but we need.
Ooh, there you go. That no 20 from me as well now.
Yeah, but 10 from Marta.
Yeah.
All right. So it was another slow day. Oh, you guys found some ruins on this day.
Nice.
Let us see what type of ruins we got. Love the sound of physical book.
Flip, 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 flip.
Flip, 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 flip.
Flick, 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 flick. Can you please stop flicking? Flick, 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 flick. Flick, 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 flick. Ah, there it is.
Here we go. It's going to be fun. I have a map to give you guys.
Oh, yay.
It's the map.
Yay, another
It's the map. It's the map.
So as you come up to it, you manage to. I want stealth checks because you're starting to see what looks like campfires up ahead.
Uh-oh.
This would be great for Mr. Clangy.
Yep.
I might as well guidance myself because I'm going to need
God
it.
damn it. I almost had a 19 and then
Oh,
it fell
that
on
one.
1.
I might not. Okay, I'm not going to be the worst.
Clang, clang, clang. What, the cleric?
Oh, yeah, they dropped the 22.
Okay.
I rolled that 20. But
Clink, clink, clink.
So what are we?
So yeah, you're definitely spotted.
Stealth, yeah.
You may not even bother.
I'm not going to bother the guidance because the nat one. They spotted us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So the campfires are burning up ahead.
Hey guys, look, fire!
I had my face in the map and I just walked right into them.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, you guys already set up camp? Oh.
Yep. Popping out of like hidey holes and around trees are. At first, you think there's some sort of demon-like creature with these weird glaring faces and awful vestiges and multiple arms, but then you realize it's just goblins stacked on top of one another.
A totem of goblins.
And they're like poking spears and like daggers at you, like and they have you completely surrounded now.
Okay.
What did they say?
Stop, hold, halt, go no further. Throw down your weapons.
No.
No.
Who are you people?
Do you say that in Goblin?
Yeah, I'll say that in Goblin.
So The goblins are rolling persuasion
Okay.
because it's going to be interesting to see if
Guidance.
Guidance. Okay.
Do you want some help? Because I've
You
got
get
a
a
plus 11.
So
There
that's
you
a
go.
16.
Oh, do you speak Goblin?
He speaks everything.
I'm talking to Arda.
Oh.
I think
speak
this
Draconic.
is. Yeah. Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah.
Draconic,
This is solely on Jason because he's the one who speaks Goblin.
So the goblin, whichever goblin is kind of like the leader, he has his stack walk forward. And he points his spear directly at your chest, Jason, and he says, "You stupid human! We are the goblins of Yeldyark."
Okay, I'd love to say knee. The goblins of Yeldyark. All right. Sorry.
Tremble in fear before us.
All right. So the goblins of Yeldyark. Are there more tribes on this island?
You gonna ask him that? Are there more tribes? Of course there are more tribes on the island.
Are you the biggest and the best tribe, or?
Of course we are.
Oh. Prove it.
One of the goblins come up behind you, kind of like smack you with the butt of the spear. They're trying to get you to walk forward into the village.
Is that how you're gonna prove it, by making me walk forward?
We will take you to the queen.
Okay.
Should we go to the queen? What? All right. We
No.
talk to your queen. Okay.
Queen Grabstab will show you how strong we are.
Okay. I guess take us to your leader.
So as they lead you into the group, you begin to see the markings of their territory, which are heads and skulls of their enemies, usually humanoids and beasts.
Any
And they
giants?
lead you into their town. There is this massive tree, like a redwood style tree, that is bent halfway with a rope tying it down, attached to a peg. There is, and it is leaning over the village, which is sitting on top of this makeshift tarp. Each of these poles underneath the tarp that you're about to see are attached to that rope to the tree.
Okay.
So it's like a big tent,
Yeah,
like a circus tent.
yeah, but it's flattened and the buildings are on top of the tent.
Okay, that's interesting.
So they're
Very
dumb.
interesting.
Yeah,
What was
they
that?
put it on.
They don't know how tents work.
Yeah, they don't even have the ropes attached to the poles. The poles are attached to this tree that's bent down.
Uh-huh.
And they are leading you to one of the buildings that are on this tent. And they kind of like force you into the middle. Thug, by the way, he's just waiting.
Yeah, I figured he's waiting. Everyone's pretty much waiting.
Yeah.
If one or two goblins end up missing, we'll know why.
Yeah.
Well, depending on how this goes,
Well-
we'll see. Might be this whole town. Down, down, down in Goblin Town. Reference, sorry, Hobbit.
All right.
The live action movie. Extended edition. They added a song.
So you are stopped before you end up on the giant upside down tent. Or flattened tent, rather. Going to go ahead and throw you out here because there could be combat.
So there's a big chance.
Yeah, like it depends how our diplomacy works.
Yeah.
So surrounding you and mostly inside the village, kind of like watching you. So there's like this hunting party of like 10 goblins is what found you. And you can just see like most of the goblins are in the village. And you are approached by a female goblin. She is dressed in all this fancy adornment of like colorful leaves and animal bone jewelry. The one thing of actual note that she's wearing is this medallion made of bronze and adamantine.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Scratched, not scratched into it, written on it is the word Vorn. Has no specific meaning as what you can tell, but that's clearly some sort of magical item.
We've still got status effects on us from the Kraken fight.
All right, cool. You're going in with a handicap. You don't want to fight goblins restrained and grappled?
Preferably not.
Yeah.
Technically, Killen's had that stomach acid on him for days.
He likes the way it hurts.
That just reminds me of that dodgeball joke, if you remember that.
Dodgeball joke. And so the queen, she looks you all over. She looks at Thug, and you can see her eyes just kind of light up. And she licks her lips like, like this is all going to be very tasty.
No image of her?
She's kind of just a generic goblin, apparently.
Goblin. Okay.
Oh,
So-
nope. She actually, there is an image of her.
Oh.
Queen Grabstab.
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
She looks at all of you and determines, as they have like a quick back and forth in Goblin, that you're the one, Jason, asking all these questions. She's like, "Why are you here? What has brought you here?"
Here to take care of what's that one place that we're going to? Do we even know what it's called or no?
It's just
Just the Forbidden City.
Yeah, we're going to the Forbidden City.
Why it's forbidden?
Well, it's causing some problems. We wish to solve it.
And why should we just let you leave?
Well, you mentioned other tribes. You let us go, maybe give us some helpful items, helpful directions, maybe clear some paths for us. If we run into any other tribes, we could be less civil than we are now to you.
Why shouldn't we just eat you? You look tasty.
Do you think you could actually win?
There's many of us and few of you.
Listen, I am looking around, and all I see is dead goblins and dumbasses. If you guys really think you can take us on, looking at the ogre, how many goblins are actually here? Like hundreds, thousands? Yeah.
There is roughly close to some 50 goblins.
Oh.
But most of them are piled up on the tent in front of you.
Oh, that makes it easy for Arda then.
We'll see. You guys are in a nice position. Regardless, you don't look like I was told you're the strongest. I was expecting to see maybe a thriving goblin village. You guys kind of look like. What do we know about goblin villages? Do they look like they're on the brink of disaster?
No, this is pretty good for goblins,
This is
actually.
pretty good? Oh, right. See, that was decent, but then
They got giant ant hills too. Looks like they are using for stuff.
oh, see, all right, you guys are decently equipped, but I don't know. I was expecting a bit more. I was told you would be able to prove you're the strongest, and so far, all you've done was chastise me and threaten me.
We've captured you. You are prisoners.
No, we willingly walked in to talk. Did you really think the goblins captured us? We still have all of our weapons.
She glares at the goblin leading the party and goes, "You're supposed to remove the weapons." We have fought bigger things than you. You have been on the island before. Many much dangerous monsters.
Kill the dragon. You know what those are?
Goblins have killed dragons before.
What, wounded ones? Sleeping ones?
Goblins smart enough to kill it while sleeping.
How?
We threw nets over it, threw bees down upon it. Spear and arrow and rock.
What, was the dragon allergic to bees?
I just imagine like a dragon like desperately searching for an EpiPen that got buried in gold. Just screaming through
Yeah.
it. Where the fuck did it go?
A tiny one.
Yeah.
The goblin will respond with, "Even a dragon can fall to many bee stings if hundreds are put to it."
I don't see any bees here, guys. I think you're pulling my leg. Where's your bees?
We don't have bees anymore. We used it all fighting the dragon.
Oh. And where's the dragon skull? Where's your trophy? Come on.
We didn't take a trophy.
Well, why not? You took all these other skull trophies. Well, you couldn't.
It was too big. We couldn't get it out of the pit.
Why
am I explaining myself to you?
Where's
Bow to me, prisoner, and I might let you live. Do not, and I'll eat you.
I got eaten by a kraken, and well, it didn't turn out too well for that. So
well, technically it did because it didn't die.
well, it felt violated, you know. So
What's a kraken?
you never been to the water?
We've been to the water.
You know how to swim?
This is a very weird conversation.
Swim out, go to open water, big open water. There's a kraken, bigger than dragons. How big do you think a dragon is?
Dragon, very big.
That is
Imagine krakens bigger.
What was that? Repeat one more time.
Bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah, but bigger.
So you're trying to intimidate this goblin.
I'm just having a conversation with them. I'm not really trying to intimidate. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening because I like made the offer like, hey, we can like take care of some. You help us quick pass. You let us go. We run into any of the goblin like tribes. We can deal with them. Help your political power. But then the goblin's like, well, we're not afraid of you. What can you do? And we're saying, well, we killed the dragon. Like, well, we killed the dragon. So now it's like kind of a.
You're just trying to have a big measuring contest.
It really is at this point. And it's like I'm trying to like prove. Can you prove what you've done? And so
Can you
far,
prove you killed these kraken?
I didn't say I killed the kraken. I got eaten by one and escaped. So you said because you said you could eat me, and I'm like, well, eaten by a kraken. I don't think you can stomach me down. I mean, we could probably prove a lot of things, If we killed it, I'll point to my eye patch. I'm wearing my trophy because it's the dragon eye patch. So
Oh, that's right. But my doctor's
Yeah,
bag. Yeah.
And my bracers.
What about Elias, Killen, and Arda? Or what are you three up to while this is going down?
Well, we can't really speak goblin.
Yeah, we don't know how well it's going. We're just kind of like,
Arda would be spiffing up her cloak because that's made of a wing of a dragon.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'd be holding in my darkness bag, which is made of dragon.
And I'm wearing my bracers.
yeah.
So the Goblin Queen is gonna lean back and start talking to her attendants. It looks like it's her kids. She goes, "You seem strong. Why should we trust you fight for us?"
Why should we trust you to fight for you guys? Because we're
She's asking, why do you actually believe you'll actually do what you say?
well. I mean, it depends. I suppose it depends on how favorably you are to us. I mean, if you're super nice, helpful, yeah, we could throw you a bone or whatnot. But if you're mean, trying to obstruct us, well, then that turns into a big giant fight, I imagine, right? And I'm just gonna say it. I think our favor is in us.
Roll a persuasion.
guidance.
Oh god.
What's a D4? Hey, 14.
Oh, thank God.
All right, with a 14, she goes and talks and goes. She goes, "Fine. We know eat you. But we need you to do something for us."
Okay.
She begins to explain to you that there is a ship south of here in the jungle where ghouls and zombies are taking residence in.
You had us at ghouls and zombies. Yes, we will happily get rid of them.
Yes.
In return,
In return, they don't eat you.
that's it.
Yep.
Works for me.
Like, we don't.
Well,
Alright,
you and
You
I
gotta give us
can't.
a little. You gotta give us a little something more now. Come on.
Well, if we get rid of it, I'm wondering if there's treasure there.
What's the thing on your necklace? What's your necklace?
This is my symbol of power.
Your symbol of power. Does it do anything?
Arcana check?
Oh my god. I'm curious.
Yeah,
about
you
that.
can roll an Arcana check.
23.
23. Elias, you believe that is an amulet for a shield guardian.
Ah. Oh, we didn't. So, do we see any of those around?
A shield guardian? No.
But she just has the amulet, but no, the actual guardian.
I mean, it could probably just, as soon as he turns it on, it could probably just spring to life and run immediately.
Well, that's what
here.
I'm trying to figure out. Does she actually know how to use it, or is it just like a symbol of her power?
As far as you guys can tell, they have no idea what they got.
Okay. So that's your symbol of power. So if you lose it, are you no longer in charge? Is that how that works? Whoever wears it is in charge?
That is correct. That was probably the wrong thing to say.
So I just yoink it from her and just put it on.
She's going to just take it from her?
that works that easy? According to her.
Just like stunning strike, yoink, put it on.
Do I need to study strike or do I just yoink it from her? Just
I mean, it'd be easier to grab it if she's stunned.
I'm worried if I punch her, I'll actually kill her. Don't want to kill her.
Well, there goes our attempt at diplomacy.
This is diplomacy. I don't want to actually fight, but I want to get something a little bit more. Like, what if
You're going to take that from her.
What if we give you a different, better
I'll-
symbol of power?
All hail Jason, the Goblin King.
Yeah, better symbol of power. You can give us that, and we give you something that looks cooler.
Well,
What are you offering her?
what do we have? That's my question.
Let's see, what do we got? That's really cool. Oh, I got a bunch of figurines and such.
I've got a
That's
couple.
Avery has like a lot that bet.
You get a you get this nice penny.
Well, all right. Is she wearing a crown or no?
She kind of has some sort of crown like object.
But she can use a better one, right?
Actually, no, she doesn't have a crown.
Ooh.
I have
She's
a
got
gold
this.
crown.
She's got the hair, but she's got it up in like the braids.
Arda's got a gold crown in her bag of holding.
Bring Arda over and just show the crown. I think that's a better.
Oh, and it's a gold one too, so it's all shiny and everything, and all the goblins just kind of like collectively go, "Oh."
Yeah, I think that's a better symbol of power. Don't you agree?
She kind of starts nodding.
So you give us that. You take crown, and we take care of your ship. And you tell us where to go to the Forbidden City, right? You give us the path and everything like that. Easy path, clear it all out.
We give you path. Yes.
Okay.
You vow?
Well,
What?
let's go.
You vow to do that? You're not going to like betray us or anything like that?
Oh yes, of course. Cross my heart. Hope to die.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to make it. Can we insure it?
Arda's
Do
gonna
the whole
He's doing a
blood
blood
thing
vow.
again.
Arda's gonna hand him the crown.
Yeah.
She knows she can't understand what he's saying, but she understands what he's trying to do.
Yeah. Yep. So then I'll ask for hold on, you gotta get to get a drop of blood. Then put it in the goblet and have everyone do the things again to make it look super official. So if you betray us at all, well, you know what happens, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So don't betray us, otherwise you die a painful death and all that sort of thing. But
Mhm.
the rewards are worth it. Holding up the crown again.
Okay.
So yeah. So after doing all that goblet stuff, they give us the medallion.
Yep.
Here's your crown.
Okay.
And if one of your minions would just show us the way to the ship,
Yep.
we
And
will
then
clear it out for you.
yep, once we're done with the ship, you show us the path, the correct path. Remember, holding up the the whole collecting the blood thing that we did before the vial and all that stuff.
And she nods, goes, "Mhm, mhm." I'm going to make her roll an intelligence check. Okay, so she's just a goblin boss. She's a CR2.
Yeah, we are gods compared to her.
Actually, I'm going to make it a wisdom check. She gets a -1. She's going to betray you.
No.
So the moment the crown is in her hand, she backs off behind all the goblins.
Whoa! I gotta get my medallion first.
Yeah, she gave you the medallion. You gave her the crown.
Okay.
So you got the medallion, you got the crown. She got the crown. She yells to the back of the goblins as she backs up behind everyone, and she says, "Pull it now!" Over where the tree is bent, where the bent down tree, over where it's at, there's this mechanism where essentially what's holding the tree down is a slip knot. So they got it pegged to the ground. They pull that, causing the series of ropes and vines to.
It's a giant snare trap.
It's a gigantic snare trap. This whole village is a gigantic snare trap. You see the village violently fold up as the tree pulls it up by the poles. It folds up. Suddenly the goblins cheer of joy and psych. We got you turns to screams of violent death as the tree straightens back up and launches Yell Yark off into the jungle. The goblins go, "Ah!"
Arda, can you shoot just a quick firebolt at them as well?
Oh!
Oh,
Yep, set it on fire as
We're
well.
gonna do that.
I'll just
Yeah,
throw a chill touch just for the hell of it. Just
Let's just set it on fire as they're, so we can see it like a shooting star.
Look, make a wish.
Yes, she's gonna do that.
Not a hard thing to hit, and because it's all like dry foliage that they use for this thing, it goes up like a candle, just all the way back in base camp. Vigor's just watching out, and he's just suddenly over the village, over the jungle. You just see. Make a wish.
Sorry about the crown, but I think you got enjoyment from that.
You do hear Yellyark crash into the floor. So, I gotta show you guys this because I love this image.
So, I even looked up. Did we just genocide them, or did they genocide themselves?
They kind of killed themselves.
helps.
Yeah.
I mean, Arda helps, but yeah, they were not going to survive that.
No.
So I guess our little vial of blood trick. Well, I guess
worked.
It worked.
That's why
And we didn't have to do anything.
It was about to come true. I want to show you this because I love it. This is the DM map for all this. It kind of gives me like the labels and everything.
Oh,
This
it shows
is how
the
it looks.
pictures.
Oh
Look
my
up right.
goodness!
I
Nice.
want you to look up in the top left hand corner, in the top right hand corner.
It just launches the entire village.
My favorite part about that is how confused the Tyrannosaurus Rex is at the bottom one.
Yeah.
But there has to be. Look, there's one goblin who has to pull the thing. Who doesn't make
Yeah,
it. There's one
It's
goblin
this one
left.
goblin who has to pull the thing, and he is looking horrified as that went down. They thought that was going to work a lot better than they did.
Well, I guess since we didn't collect your blood, you didn't have to pay the price. Can you take us to that ship?
So yeah, we'll still hold up our end of the bargain
Yeah,
because we
you-
wanted to
Arda-
do that anyway.
You're gonna still
Arda's
hold up
gonna
the end of
give
the
him a
bargain, right?
Big toothy grin.
Yeah, you're still gonna take us, show us all the right paths and everything, right? Because, point to the crowd behind us. I don't think you'll make it if you try and run.
Mm.
The kobolds are pulling out daggers, and it's just like the goblin kind of just nods and
So what does that make you then, king now of the? You might want to join another tribe. I'll be honest. Is there any of you guys left?
I mean, they'll be the goblin lets out a weak. And they'll be where Yellyark landed, right?
So that was
we're not
everyone.
completely
Yeah,
splattered.
yeah. So you're the last survivor, my friend.
So,
Any other
so he's the Goblin King now, right?
Unfortunately, he doesn't have the nice shiny crown.
Just like how many d6s worth of fucking damage that caused?
Listen, someone in the jungle is eating well tonight. I'm just saying.
And that's on top of all the fire damage that Arda did.
I think that T-Rex, after licking its wounds, is going to have a nice goblin roast.
Yeah.
It's 8d6 bludgeoning damage.
Only 8?
Yeah.
Okay. For that whole, for a whole village getting enclosed and tossed 200 feet or
Well,
whatever.
for goblins, that's pretty lethal.
Yeah.
Excuse me one moment. It sounds like the cat is scratching up the couch, and I need to go stop that.
I know one certain goblin that would have survived that.
Who?
Your old goblin. Remember?
Gong.
Yeah. Remember, I'll tell you the story. Well, I'll tell the story while you go off to deal with the cat. So,
Oh, yes, please.
Elaborate.
I was the DM of this one. It was the I forget the name of it now. The Giants one, the Giants Compendium.
Mm-hmm.
Attack of the Giants or whatever it is. And there happened to be some battlements, ballistas and catapults and stuff.
She got launched out of a catapult.
She
into
launched
the face of-
herself out of one.
I had a goblin ran around with a giant wooden mallet, just kneecapping things. She fought giants.
Well, you wouldn't be kneecapping giants; you'd be towing them.
Yeah, essentially, giving them hangnails and stuff.
Mhm.
She was crazy. It was a lot of fun. I miss Gong. She rode around on a giant dog.
Nice.
Um,
So yeah, so I guess you could take us to this ship we can clear, then take us to the Forbidden City to safe path, and then I recommend you probably join a different goblin tribe. Do you have any tribes that are nice to your tribe or were?
No.
Any that are accepting?
Your tribe.
Yeah, but isn't there a thing about worshiping us or whatever?
It's not really worshipped as gods. But...
Yeah, if you don't worship as gods, maybe it'll be fine. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. At the very least, thug us something to eat if we run out of rations. I don't say that out loud.
You want to eat goblin. All right. So he is going to start leading you to this ship. I got this here. And you don't need to make any rolls because you have a guide now.
Okay.
Really, this real village really did just.
Yeah.
It's just dawn, just gone.
Oh.
And then to add insult to injury, fire.
How many tribes are there, Mr. Goblin?
I'm sorry?
To the Goblin Guide, how many tribes are there?
He is not able to count that high.
Okay.
How high can he count?
So 4 then?
You can only count the 4.
But more than 4.
I can't give you an answer for that question. He's like dumb.
Oh.
Cat, seriously, cut it out.
Oh. Oh. Poor kitty. Or should I say poor crow? Having to deal with the kitty.
All right. So he leads you to this crashed ship in the middle of the jungle. And you can see it up above you in the trees.
Oh, this is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. It's Ponce de Leon's ship.
If it will load for you guys. There you go. And that's what you're looking at.
Huh.
This wooden vessel is caught high in the tree branches, broken into three chunks. It resembles a ship, but there are differences that make it clearly not a seagoing vessel. The stern is the lowest piece, hanging precariously by its rigging about 50 feet above the ground. The middle section appears to be about 15 feet higher, and the bow section is firmly wedged in a nest of branches another 10 feet above that.
Well, I guess we have to fly again.
Probably.
Okay.
It's be safer than attempting to climb.
Yeah.
How old is this ship? Can we tell?
Looks fairly recent, all things considered.
Can we tell it got up in the trees?
Not a clue. Actually,
Yeah.
I will allow investigation checks.
Investigation.
I was gonna say, like, who's got the best investigation
Nope.
so I can guidance them?
Nope.
Well, see if we can even do good rolls first.
Because I got +3, so I might guidance myself. Yeah, I'm gonna guidance myself. Got the best shot with a +3.
Yeah, because I think Abram is our best investigator.
Ooh.
So she's like, oh, there you go.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
are,
25.
yeah, you are now our best investigator.
Yeah.
So Killen, with your 25, you find parcels of goods on the ground. Bits of the rigging, wood, all that. Judging by how the trees are bent, this thing didn't get up into the trees. It dropped from above.
Got picked up by a tornado.
or an elemental.
Yeah. So something Lily dropped a boat on something. That sounds familiar.
We're gonna fly up there.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So when you get up there, gonna put you out. Which one do you want to go on to? Do you want to go on to the lowest piece, the middle piece, or the highest piece?
Lowest first. Just
Yeah.
make our way up.
Yep.
And are you going to leave your kobolds and thug behind or anything like that?
Probably just because it
Yeah.
doesn't look like there's a lot of room to maneuver around.
Yeah, and
Well, at
Arda
least
just falling.
Thug, Kobolds. Thug's also pretty big. I don't know if that's a good idea for this
Yeah,
type of
putting
ship.
that much.
Yeah,
weight
like
on it.
how sturdy is this boat?
When you get up here, it's actually very sturdy. It's firmly wedged up here.
So like the trees are not like creaking or anything like that.
At least not from human weight. So
Not
Yeah,
from the
you-
weight now.
Yeah, let's not bring the big guy up here just in case.
Yeah, no.
Alright, but yeah, so Thug, yell to us if something's happening. Same with you, Kobolds. Let us know. Alert us.
All right.
Uh,
When you land on the ship, starting to crawl out of holes in the floor, climbing out of trees above you, ghouls, bunch of them.
yay!
These guys, as well as making their grand return.
oh no.
Oh, the monkeys.
Oh, great.
Do the monkey.
Great.
Each
Okay.
one of these undead have a similarity. On their forehead is a blue triangle.
Uh-huh.
Dang, if monkeys could be up here, then probably Thug could be up here.
Arcana check
Arcana check.
or no? That wouldn't apply.
not here, but we are in it's not an
Okay. Never.
arcane symbol.
Okay.
We are in initiative though, so the Archdruid gets to go. Methandra.
Oh no, we don't have number 9 with us.
No,
She's
we
in
don't.
the bag of holding. Crap.
That's all right. These guys won't last long.
No, they won't.
Nah, this is gonna be an easy fight for you guys.
All of a sudden they just crit, and we somehow just whiff.
I was
And we're
about
like,
to say,
"Ah!"
I literally cannot whiff with my spells.
Well, with the rolls today, we'll see.
Yeah, we were doing stellar earlier, so
First roll today was not very stellar.
mine have been.
Well, yeah. Anyway, what is
Naturally, I'm at the bottom of the order, but you know that's.
what does Bethander do?
She is going to. She's going to cast a spell. She is going to cast a 6th level spell.
Ooh.
Actually, no, she's going to say that she doesn't have a good enough line of view. Casting fire. Why are so many of her spells fire? She got ardor or something?
Fire.
She's going to change shape. So you see her body get clear. She's going to become an air elemental.
Oh, she's one of those druids. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, she can change into
she's
elementals too.
that
Yeah.
one.
Can she also wild shape or?
She can't wild shape. She can turn into beast or anything, but she's going to choose an air elemental because
Yeah,
it's
she's got the
appropriate.
elemental tree as well. You know,
Yeah, she could fly. So
that's gonna be handy in this kind of a fight.
Yeah, that's why she's doing it. So I think that is her action to do that, though. No, it's not her action to do that. It's got to be a bonus action. Yeah, it's a bonus action. So air elemental her. And she's just going to attack the first one. And she's going to use an ability called Whirlwind. Basically, every creature in the air elemental space needs to make a strength saving throw. All right, so it succeeds. All right, so that's the end of that attack. That's what that is. So manages to not get blown away. All right, that makes it Elias's turn.
I don't want to waste too much stuff. I'm just gonna be a bit of a troll and just fly out in the middle here, so no one
Alright.
can get me.
Well, those apes could probably jump.
Then I'm gonna target them first. Well, actually, yeah. And I also have my my one reaction thing, so I could just push them away as soon as they try to hit me. And then they go fall down and boop.
But we got allies down there.
Let's
Got
see,
Thug down there. Thug can take on a couple of ghouls.
yeah, they'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
If they don't die from the fall damage first. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna take cast a twinned chromatic orb at 2nd level. That's gonna be thunder damage, and those two guys are within 10 feet of me according to the map, so they
Yep.
get 10 damage each.
Nice.
No, nice.
First one. Boop.
That is a hit.
Thunder. That is a good hit.
That's a pretty good hit.
And then an extra 10, right?
Yeah, I don't apply that.
It's a pretty good strong hit against one.
And you know what? I'm just gonna shoot it at the other one over there. That one is a 2.
So an extra 1 point of damage.
It's very far away.
10 total.
Yeah.
Then don't forget to get that Ghoul 5, the 10 damage as well.
Gold 5 takes 10 more damage.
Or from 10 damage from the thing.
Yeah, from your static cling.
Yep.
Just took our Elias out of the dryer. He's got static clean. Forgot to put in a sheet with him.
Aren't we always forgetting to do that?
No. All right, Arda.
Okay.
Oh, Arda. I see a big group right there for you.
You said that this middle section was 15 feet higher.
10 feet. The one in
10
the
feet
back is
higher?
15 feet higher than the one in the middle. So that would be
Okay.
that would be
So-
25 feet higher. So obviously you don't see the things in the middle, but you know they're there. So
Okay. So in order to see those things, Arda is going to fly up.
Yep. You do get a gorilla and zombie too as well.
To make it more. There we go. Okay. Fireball.
Lots of failures, I think. One thing succeeded. Gorilla Zombie 2 is the only thing that succeeded. All right. So he's dead. That ghoul's dead. That ghoul's dead. That ghoul died. Killed the ghast, which is basically just a stronger ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
The gorilla and zombie survived that, but it's very low on hit points now.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, she's gonna land
Okay.
and use the rest of her movement to do that. I think that would be the rest of her movement. Yeah.
All right. Jason.
All right. Well, first off, let's try and take care of this ghoul if able. We shall see. We shall see. And they are undead, so no black razor for this one. So punch it shall be. Punch, 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 punch. I think I'll be able to kill it in the next punch, so probably no.
Yeah, 1 hit point.
Ah.
All right. Good job.
That
Ghoul
one's
down.
dead. The ones covered by Ghoul 4 I can't get to because of the air elemental thing, so
She's got that one down, basically.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's go check out this little guy over here.
This little guy is taller than you.
Well, he's not gonna be so tall when he hits face first on the ground, Punch. Damage first. Yes, goes 1 point.
Oh,
That's a shame. Alright, I guess I'll have to make him do that roll then, because I don't like that at all. No, thank you. And
Fails.
you are stunned until the end of my next turn.
You remember fighting these things. You don't want to do
Yeah.
that again.
Yeah, big mini pants, you stay put.
After that, you hear from the bottom, from the floor below, boss, there's trouble up there with you.
Is there trouble down there with you?
No, you said see if we see any trouble.
For you guys, so you're good?
Yeah, they're fine. They're warning you about the zombies up there that you're currently fighting.
Thank you, Thug. I appreciate you. Never change. Never change. Thug for life.
Okay. And he will proceed to never change his loincloth ever again.
That's
Oh.
not what I meant. It really is a thug for life. If you know that old meme. Or the meme or something. I don't remember.
I need a boost. You're a good person, and people say nice things about you. Vertically, not emotionally.
All right.
He didn't choose the thug life. The thug life told him. Chose him.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60. They are going to have to dash to get to that point there. Yeah. I missed the one that's currently in the whirlwind. So he is going to try to claw the wind. He hit the wind. It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Air elemental fails. Oh shit.
But it is immune to paralyzed effects
That's good.
because ghouls can they can paralyze you with their claws.
Yep, I remember that. That's why I'm like, I don't like these things. These things are not good.
Yeah, no.
The gorilla in the woods. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to come up here and it's going to attack.
The wind can it accidentally attack its friend?
Maybe.
It's in the wind.
Let's see here. Multi-attack gets 5 attack, 1 with a bite and 4 claws. Miss. Hit. Critical hit. Miss. And then the bite. It's a miss. Grill on 2. Stunned. Grill on 3.
Where's the third?
He's way back there in the back.
He's coming, don't worry. He'll be your
5, 10, jump. You think he's gonna get to about what?
I was just thinking it misses its jump.
He's a giant zombie monkey. It's not gonna miss that jump.
That
Gets
one.
about there.
I was about to say, well, you got to roll to find out, right? No, sure.
Goblin guide. It's going to try to bonus action. Hide. Starts sneaking away because everybody's up there. Nobody's
No.
looking at him. He's just like,
Oh, it's down there. The kobolds are down there.
Yeah, the kobolds are down there.
yeah, the kobolds are down there, aren't they?
And
Are they-
thug is too.
yeah,
Yeah,
are
but they're
there-
all looking up.
Hmm.
I don't know about the kobolds. I got
I
sailor
would think
mind.
they'd be worried about Dragon Mom.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Killing.
All right, so wait, hold on a second. Come on, thing. Computer. All right, there we go. Okay, here.
Killing something. You know what to do with these things.
Yes, I do. 5, 10. Is this a safe space to stand?
Yeah, but if you go any further, I'll have to make a roll for the thing if it collapses.
That should be fine enough. Let's see here. What's the radius on turn undead again? It was only 30 feet. Let's take a look. So,
Rainbow.
You could just fly over to the other ship part, I suppose.
Yeah.
oh, that's right. Yeah, you gotta fly. I gotta fly on me, right?
Yeah, 30 feet fly. So, I mean, it's just the same as walking, but
So I can get everybody if I stand there.
Yep.
All right. So boom,
kind of hover everywhere and then.
Hover in the air for a little bit. Target everybody. Oh, that's right. The air. That's the air. I thought that was a phantom for a second. I think that it looks like that's everybody. All right. So and they gotta make it's the wisdom save, correct? Yeah, wisdom save. All right. So. All right.
Everything failed.
What's the CR cap for your auto kill?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all go boom. Where's it? Notes. Other destroy undead. There it is. Okay. 4 or CR4 or lower, which I'm assuming they all are.
Yep, the gorillas are CR3, so everything pops.
So they all just instantly just boom.
Yep. Killing had this whole thing underhand.
And then I'll float back to the safety.
Job's done.
Where's our goblin now? Is he still trying to run?
Yeah, so you look down, you see him starting to sneak away from everybody while they're all distracted.
Oh, you little shit.
How about after seeing them just instantly explode from killing?
Yeah. Now he definitely wants to get away because you just killed something that's been a problem for his tribe.
Oh, it's a problem for him. I'm flying down to go get his ass if he's trying to run away still. If we need him to show
Yeah,
up.
he's still trying to run away. So you fly down, like land in front of him. Like, where you going, buddy?
Oh, yeah, I'll land right in front of him if need be. I'll pick him up.
Do the Superman thing, just kind of float down, arms on your sides.
Yeah.
It's like, where do you think you're going?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
back in
is there
line.
anything up here worth looting?
Take a look inside the ship. If there's anything.
There is unfortunately nothing worth looting. The ship has been up here for too long. Any food in here has gone bad. Dry rot has taken any wood. So crates, everything like that. Metal is. What was that?
Like any log books or anything like that, so we can figure out whose ship this once was.
It is written the Star Goddess on the side, but otherwise there is no log book.
I would have someone do an investigate that symbol on the dead.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was like the symbol.
Actually, no investigation needed. Mithana will explain it to you. She says that is the symbol of a. Let's see, I'm going to make symbol of Rasna. Rasnis. RAS space NSI.
Okay.
He is a would-be necromancer warlord.
Oh.
Okay.
And he is the reason why she actually wants to come here.
To kill him?
Yes.
So we got another necromancer here on this island.
Okay.
Okay.
As you said it in space, NEIS or NIS?
NSI.
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 For the hell of it, I'm going to roll a history check on this ship with its name. Nope, I don't know this ship.
No.
Yeah, I don't think any of us would know it. Like,
Well, you guys know ships, and this ship is not a seafaring ship. This is like a river pleasure craft.
okay.
Like, what the hell? How
to get it all the way up in the Jade Sea?
How did get it? How did it get in the jungle in the trees?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there. Now it clicked up in my head.
One of these airships, right? We don't know about that though.
Yeah, it's an airship in the module, but the airships don't exist in this.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Yeah,
So
that's
I just made it a little. It's a riverboat, basically. Someone's river yacht.
Yeah, you're referencing that famous riverboat that was found in the trees, right?
Yeah. How the fuck you get up there, mate?
And nobody, like experts have no idea how it got up there. To this day, they have no idea.
I like to imagine someone was just being cheeky. Let's build a ship up there to make it look like it got washed up there. Priceless, Jerry. Priceless. All right, Goblin Guy. Tried running away, but it's all right. We're forgiving. Take us to that forbidden city now.
All right, let's out a sad goblin sigh. I think Lori's doing a reading on the Twitch.
Oh, Laura's active?
Apparently.
Huh.
Yeah, I just saw a thing for your Kofi.
yeah.
Yeah. Let me go turn that off. Lori's active, but she ain't here. She's just a disembodied voice talking over us.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Laurie is God.
Lori's God. She wants that Sonic True medallion.
No.
All right. So the goblin can lead you directly to the city from the spot. Do we want to stop here so that way we can do the whole city with Sarah when she feels better?
That sounds good.
Yeah,
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 why?
that sounds like a good idea to me. That was fun.
That was great. I like that.
We were rolling really, really well today.
I don't know about that. Today was weird. Today was like either really low or really high. There was hardly any in betweens.
Recalibrating rolls.
Yeah, today was
So-
definitely a weird one.
Today
At
was
least-
really good for me.
At least, we failed on stuff that didn't matter as much.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with the Littlefoot thing.
This was research Rodriguez waiting
The
for.
name. The
Littlefoot.
land time forgot.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't get it.
the land before
Land.
time.
Land
Land
before
before time.
time.
And I know what movie it's from, but I don't know why it's here.
Well,
Because
because
No,
hang
it's
on.
because it's called The Land Before Time, and the title is The Land Time Forgot.
That's a
and
different
research.
book, though.
Well, and researcher Rodriguez said like before we started, it's like for some reason today I'm thinking of Littlefoot with his chapter name.
Yeah.
That's like he directly said that.
All right.
Yeah.
So he put a meme about himself into the stream memes.
I think he has the right to. To be fair,
Yeah, he
with all the
he
awesome
is-
memes he does for us, I think he has the right.
yeah.
He makes 7 out of 10 memes.
Whoa.
Oh come on.
Oh, come
Wow.
on.
oh no! I'm like,
I think researchers get revenge. No, thank you, dude. You're awesome.
SpongeBob drove the boat. I've been ignoring chat this entire time. Good. Pirate crows go to the jungle. Otters there. Forest services. Fire team is extreme today.
Nice. Holy-
What is this?
Someone started a forest fire.
Only you.
Oh, he's holding binoculars up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like some weird look to it. Like those were
No.
like glasses or something. Okay. Jesus.
No, they're binocs.
What Kobold thinks of Varda. She's dragon mom.
Yep.
Create food and water.
I
Yeah.
don't know
Thanks,
why this
watching
is
you.
here.
watching it.
Because
yeah.
Christmas music was playing in the background on Amish's side of things at one point.
Mhm.
I still doesn't answer the question. What is it? The good people, like the people on the nice list, do they get to go on the Olympia, or is it the bad people, the ones on the naughty list, that they go on the Olympia?
Well, knowing who is our party, definitely the naughty list.
Let's say which one's is that, like a good thing or a bad thing? You know?
Well, I mean, I guess if anything, it'd be more like a scared straight program.
Yeah.
Just make them good.
Okay.
Noah, get the boat.
Sounds like a skill issue.
They are a single brain organism because you both had rolled really low.
Yeah.
Sounds like a skill issue. Damn, he's pulling
Damn.
that boat.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
The T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Yeah, the water. Dun, dun.
Holding down the fort.
Aww.
Aw, that's actually adorable.
Crow mentions stuff at the fort. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pack
Pack
Mule
Mule
Monthly.
It's something similar to that. Yeah.
Building the fort.
I don't get this one.
We're
Polnareff
making
land.
Polnareff land. Yeah. This new land. This is what it's going to be. Polnareff land. We're making it, turning it into Polnareff. It'll be Jason land.
Fly, my pretties.
Fly, my pretties, fly!
No face.
Bonk.
It goes too fast. It's not a good one.
Yeah.
This way. Other way.
Over here. Maybe there. Why?
Yep.
Call it
They
the
call it a
mine.
mine.
Oh, mine. This is no mine.
The tomb.
Iconic roar.
T-Rex.
Rawr.
They fly now? They fly now.
They fly now. Oh, I didn't even know that. That's great.
I like that one. That one's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
You can still see parts of the lawyer, though. He's slightly bigger. But yeah, that's the best way to eat French fries. And animate
Animate
death
death-
spell does not function on drawings or skeletons in museums. They are fossils. And organic bone has been replaced by minerals. So how to murder people using dino fossils, you ask?
Animate object spell.
Oh, that's great.
The wilderness must be explored.
What are you doing?
Where's my
Swamp?
swamp? Net 20, let's go.
Yeah.
It's in his mouth. Ew.
Ew, yeah.
Me flipping through pages. It's the map. It's the map.
Dora doing the fucking
Soy Dora.
puppies. No, love
No. Goblins.
Not the bees.
But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
From
I don't know.
yeah,
What's the
from
avatar. Oh,
from
Miss
the
Sarah.
Sarah.
Looking at the crown, yeah. Rocket blasting off very much exactly what happened.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're
Don't
good.
worry,
Yeah,
Cap.
that
We'll
was
buff out
funny.
those scratches.
What's with the Majin Vegeta?
Oh, that the one you mentioned the marks on their foreheads. That's immediately what came to my head was the
Yeah.
Majima.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
what I thought too.
I thought we were actually going to be like beefier versions or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Know your place, monkey.
Oh,
Fire, fire, fire. Leadle, 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 lead.
Oh,
Leadle, 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 lead.
thank you thank you, Research G guys, for the memes. They are so much fun.
Thank
Yeah,
you. We
they
love
are.
you.
All right, quick announcements. There will be no game next week. Miss Sarah will not be available, and I do want her here for the actual city and dungeon exploration. This game went on into 2025. Jesus.
Maybe
Stream days are now Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturdays, and maybe Sundays. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow.
If from what I know, Tomb of Annihilation, you're not going to be able to do that entire dungeon in 2 streams, so that's not happening.
Probably not. No,
Well, it depends if you shorten it up, what you decide to use and not use.
probably not.
And I know you upscaled the fights in it, so they definitely will still take time to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Only did a little bit of upscaling. I have a feeling that your own stupidities will be your big downfall.
Probably.
Well, probably the dice rolling will be our downfall.
Oh yeah, that's also going to be a problem. You get to the last room and there is a door.
Mhm.
It is made of obsidian and you cannot break through it. Do we have knock? No.
We have to leave, go all the way back, get it in Knoxville, and come all the way back.
I have to go all the way back, dude.
Well, we
We have to go
got
back and get Draken because he's a dwarf and he's the only one who can open it.
well, we got Dimension Door Dagger for this one at least. So there's that.
Yeah, we do.
That's true.
We got ways now. That would be funny though.
It's going to be fun. Read Smoke and Mirrors and All American Red Squirrel on Tapas and Global Comics. Anything you guys want to promote?
I still stream Mondays and then Wednesday through Friday. I'm also still raising money for Stack Up, trying to reach $600 by the end of the month. We're about a quarter of the way there to help support the mental health of our veterans through gaming.
Noble cause.
Didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, I've raised money for them before. I mean, hell, like my first charity stream is what got me to affiliate. So yeah. So yeah, I owe them a lot. So yeah, check that out on my Twitch page, on the About thing, Donor Drive, all that stuff. Throw money at it. They deserve it.
I don't have any streams planned just yet. I'm probably going to be streaming sometime in the new year because new material for the game I stream is going to drop. So that's soon.
Ooh. All right.
What about you, Amish?
Yeah, I need to get back into streaming. I kind of fell off again.
It's all right. It's almost Christmas. We get it.
Yep, we do.
Yes, it is. And that's going to do it from us today. Thank you all for coming. Glad you're having fun. We're almost there. Almost to the end. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will do it for tonight. I'm Dr. Crow. I pirated a book once. It's my goal to make you go, arg.
Yarg!
Say it, Killing.
Yar.
Yeah.
Yay.
We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Gentlemen, I wash my